Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Tassinix, and welcome to Season 64, 3 vs 3 Grand Arena Championship, Week 1, Round 3. My opponent is Berator, the Separatist Commander, one of my guildmates here in Maw Chromium. Not an infrequent opponent, also commanding a very fine account, and robust datacrons. So, let's go ahead, get ready to do the compare, get the prediction rolling, all of the usual. All right. And Music Maestro as well. I know a lot of you said stuff in the chat. I will acknowledge you in mere seconds, I promise. That one tires me. How about that one? Something like that. There. I have to be able to hear it, though. All right. So, Banja, we live. Yes, we are. Frankto. How about Latvia instead? Okay. Oh, holy shit. Yes. Yes, the stream is working. Okay. What's up, Feathers? Good to see ya. Yes, appreciate you guys showing up here in the middle of an afternoon. Although there is an international audience for this, so it might be a more comfortable time for a few of you. Yes, Axel Josh, hey, what's going on? Exactly. Folks from Europe. Cosley, good to see you. How's everybody doing today? All right. I got the music back on, but I didn't turn on the prediction. Okay. Listen, the last time I fought Berator, I had it. It was in 5 vs 5, and it was against a Bosk team. And we had that badass slacker cron, and I saw GAC history showing that you could solo it. And so I went in there, and then I got rolled and then lost. Pretty much only because of that. There were a couple other things I could have not done, but that was the real just dum-dum. So I want to not, it's nothing against him, I have to avenge me. I have to avenge my own dum-dums. That's what I'm going for here. Berator often has a very challenging defense, so I'm deciding whether or not to go 1 or less, 2 or more. I'm going to cut myself a little latitude today. All right? I'm going to say 2 or less, 3 or more. I haven't done this in a while, but I have fear. I do have fear. Yes, Frankto. You're tuning in from the exotic locale of southern Canada. Where are you at? I'm in, Metro Detroit. But, yeah. Okay, so ads are running, but this isn't essential content, and we do have the time limitation that's going to sneak up on me. All right, rank 14, fighting rank 22. My 15.5 million GP to his 15.3. Zetas, my 390 to his 388. Oh yeah, top 80 GP, my 3.192 to his 3.193, so it doesn't really matter. All right, top 80 average speed, actually, very interesting. We're tied at 166. Kind of nice. 2 or less, 3 or more, I still have no faith, says Feathers. I think I'm giving you guys fair odds to choose from, okay? I think we're being fair. GAC Omicrons, my 76 to his 72. Top. All right. Mod analysis, plus 25 speeds, my 260 to his 247. Plus 20s, my 815 to his 899. 20 to 24s, my 555 to his 652. These got me on the distance for speed. Offense mods, plus 4%, I have 230 to his 153. And plus 6%, I have 82 to his 30. Wow. That's nice. Relic analysis, total levels. My 2390 to his 2335. Relic 9s. I have 130 to his 120. Nice. Relic 8s, I have 137 to his 131. Relic 7s, I have 16 to his 26. Datacron analysis, total rerolls. My 276 to his 353. Level 9 Datacrons, my 47 to his 49. 6 to 8s, I have 7. He has 1. 3 to 5s, I have 6. He has 0. So he's just a little further down the road for me, Datacron-wise. I'll have that, straightened out. Hey! Appreciate it, Ranger. Thank you so much for the raid. Oh, good. I'm glad this works. That is fantastic. Well, welcome, Raiders. How did Grand Arena wrap up for you, Ranger? Let's hear about it. All right. Let's see. Galactic Legends. What's he got that sticks out? His Slacker is insane. So, he doesn't have the crit damage triangle, but he is every bit of 600 speed, 170,000, almost 171,000 health, and 12k offense besides. Nasty piece of work. I like it. All right. Unusually fast Sith Eternal. Interesting. Okay. Okay, nothing too crazy for the rest of them. All good, though. Now for the meta characters. Faster cat. Nice. Nice Bane. Nice Bane. Ooh. Okay, okay. So, yeah. It's a good balance he's got on his Dark Ray. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. So, Omega Bot report time. Berator, being European himself, has attack times consistent with in the morning, into the early afternoon, I guess. Or in my morning, into my early afternoon. That's probably more accurate. Ryrock, good manic Monday afternoon, Professor Tassix. Thank you kindly. Welcome, welcome. See what happened was, what happened? A drop on a GL Ahsoka cost you the match. I have worry about that myself. It can happen. It can happen. Nice place today, Tass says golfer. It's TLC. What's going on, man? A place nice today. God. Ulipa says, good evening, Tass. Best of luck today. Where are you tuning in from? Luminous. RXK. Hey, Tass, how are you? Doing well. I'm hopefully not going to crash and burn here. You'll see why soon. Soon. All right. Speed comparison graph. You can see, he's got a good jump on me until, about 23? And then we're kind of neck and neck from there. GC Omicron-wise, he is missing a couple 3 versus 3 and arguably inconsequential Omicrons. Nothing I can rely on. Squad banner efficiency, I want to say he had it 1 erodium last week, as did I, so that explains so many 59s, so this graph isn't so useful for this match. Defensively, he's been setting Queen, Baylan, Gas, Tuskens. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's right. This is week 1, so this is the report based on last season. We know that things like Bosk are probably not going to be on defense here. But Captain Enoch, Jabba, Iden, Malgus, Rey Swolo, Great Mothers, Gungans, Sawcrex, DTMG, Ahsoka, Rey Swolo, Ezra, and then some less consistent stuff. But what I'm expecting is something like up to 3 GLs on defense. However, Berator has in my personal experience fighting him, set as little as 1. I don't, possibly 0, but I can't say for certain. I can remember a time where it was 1. So he'll do what he thinks he needs to win, and I respect that. Because he also knows I scout, so why wouldn't you try to juke me? That's fair. Tuning in from Denmark, Mosras. Awesome. Yamush, happy Monday. Likewise. You're here from Austria, Ulipa. Well, thank you. Thank you. Radio Green, man, look at this. All this international love. I mean, that's awesome. Thank you, guys. All right. Anyway, we expect a decent defense, but not necessarily, like a strong defense, but not necessarily a ton of GLs. Now, this is what I like to see. His defenses by zone show that something like Baylan last season was super reliably bottom front for him. And then after that, it's kind of a mix, right? It could be any one of these yellow bars. So I think that's cool. And, you know, all the other colors are mixed up as well. So that means he's frequently, even if he is keeping a lot of the same teams down, he's often rotating them based on where he thinks he's going to get an advantage. This suggests he's a scouter. So I like that. All right, offense by Berator. First detail to notice, lots of green on this, man. He's only dropped a couple attacks all of last season. But yeah, Slacker, Reva, Bane, BKM, Sith Eternal, Treya, JMK Cat, Malgus, Aphra, Leia, Lord Vader. These are pretty consistently on offense last season. And then a mix after that. Leviathan, Negotiator, and Radis. Sometimes Profundity, but mostly not. I might have not seen that at first. Yeah, he is, for the most part, last 3 vs 3 season, having Profundity on defense. I did scout the end of the last 5 vs 5 season and saw that he's more frequently been keeping Profundity, but that's nothing to rely on. All right, what did he drop on last season? A General Syndulla with Exile Ezra. That is a potent team. Iden. Jabba. A Saw Krex, and an Aphra. I had that on defense a bunch last season myself, so fair enough. And then he was just flawless on fleet. The banners are subject to negotiation, but the efficacy as a one-shot, he's got it, man. On lock. All right, I'm just about ready to wrap up the prediction. Where are you guys at with that? You guys got 30 seconds. I'll let the clock run out. Let me get back to the chat here. Argots, good luck, Tess. Appreciate you, man. Ranger, good luck in your match, my friend. Off to get adult stuff done. Bleh. Best of luck to you, man. Thank you for the raid. Have a good day. Vanguard, hello there. Hello back. Sheepdog, appreciate the good luck. Suzetti, good luck from Romania. Awesome, awesome. Trouble on Demand, happy Monday morning from the West Coast. Ooh, got a time traveler here. Still in the morning times. Nice. All right. Thank you for the biddies. Hey, Bane, appreciate the 100 biddies, man. Thank you so much. That's a good start. Good start on the afternoon. All right. Where'd you guys land on the prediction? 50-50, eh? Okay. It's going to be a win some, lose some kind of day for you guys. Let's talk about it. First of all, the blood price was paid. Second, thank you, Berator, for, as always, at least clearing bottom front before I end up streaming or whatever. I usually go Sunday night. Wasn't really feeling good last night. Still not feeling 100% right now, but, needs must. We still got to get this done, yeah? That being said, though, he did clear the full board, but we put it down taxation-wise. Let's go ahead and go over this. I will be complete, but I will also have to be brief because we still have a lot of fighting to do. All right, bottom front. Against Lord Vader, Maul, and Ninth Sister, a 51. A couple of these I missed, so I kind of had to guess where the banners went. My guess is, if you tried to BKM that and you're successful, 51 is a believable score to me. DR, Mission Zalbar, we did get a hold. That is nice. Mission was gone after the first attempt. and then he cleaned it up for 34 after that, total of 35. Against Ahsoka, Exile Ezra, and General Syndulla, a 53. Traya Nyla Savage, a 57. Jabba Chrysanthemum Bausch, a 57. Man. We gotta talk about his Jabba-Cron. It's amazing. Alright, in the back. Against Rey, Swolo, and Cal, a 54. Against Seer, Malicos, Fulcrum, he had to 3-shot this one. Withdrew on the first attempt. Took out everybody but Fulcrum on the second. Finished it out for 27, total of 29. Against Kira, L3, and Nest, got a hold this time. So he killed everybody but Nest on the first attempt, cleaned it up, 35, total of 37. Against GG, Stat, B1, crushed it, 57. Sana, Hondo, Kara, it was 2 plus, I want to say, 35. So he killed everybody but Hondo on the first, and then cleaned it up. Yeah. Looking good. Looking good so far, yeah? But here's the thing. It makes me uneasy, because he's not probable to drop like this on attack, which suggests to me something brutish in the back. That's why man, I'm fretting going into this, man. I'm fretting. All right. Top side against Enoch Knight, DTP. Amazing. Got a hold there. He killed, what was it? No, he withdrew on the first attempt. Cleaned it up for 35. Against Saw, Luthen Krex, a clean 55. Queen, Padawan Obi-Wan, and Qui-Gon, 54. Tuskens, 57. And then Baylan, Shin, and Marok. He had to withdraw on the first attempt, cleaned it up for 35. Yeah, man, that makes me nervous. All right, so in the back, we set Executor, Triple Attacker, Malevolence with Spy up front, and then Profundity. Against Executor, he scored a 72. Against Profundity, a 63, which suggests either extraordinarily bad luck doing a Profundity mirror, or the more likely outcome, his Profundity is on defense. That's what I think. Which sucks for me, because that's tough for me right now. All right. And then, of course, against Malevolence, actually 71. Yeah, we pulled a few banners. A lot of my opponents are getting like 74, 75, so nice. Anyway. Did a little napkin math on it earlier. What was it? Over the squad defense, he dropped 142 banners, coming out to like 47.5 banners per match. So what it means is that where I think I need to, I could definitely do strategic 2-shots, but I'm also thinking about if I actually need to do that in fleet more than on ground, because I'm not going to get had on fleet. Yeah, I'd rather brute my way through fleet and sweat it out here on the ground. That's kind of where I'm at right now. All right. Sorry. Let's talk about his top side first. Gas, Rex 5s with a set 19 cron. He's got, what is it? Fugitive Omega, Mercenary Hunter, and Batcher. With the new Mercenary Hunter cron, Saw, Luthen Krex, set 19 Rebel, Tuskens, set 19 Tusken cron, General Syndulla, Huyang, and Fulcrum with the Fulcrum cron. All right, bottom front, Jabba, Chrysanthemum Bausch. All right, so dig this. Look at this cron. It's Tank Revive, which is, it's okay. But the level 6 here, with the damage immunity for 1 turn and the health steal up, that is dangerous, okay? I think that's dangerous to the Night Sisters. Because what you're wanting to do is, as soon as, to slow down Jabba's charge of his ultimate as much as possible, you're usually wanting to use Asajj's Dispel, just after Jabba gives that buff to them that will increase his gain of ultimate charge whenever those buffed allies are doing specials. So you're trying to cleanse that and keep him slowed down as long as possible, right? But I wonder if you actually need to risk charging his ult some for the sake of having that cooldown if you're trying to do Night Sisters here, because you need to not get stuck behind DI at the appointed hour. Like, when Bausch needs to go, she needs to go. So that worries me. That makes me disinclined to try Night Sisters, to be perfectly honest. Alright. Also, incredible amount of potency on this Bausch. You can see that it's 2 health mods and 4 potency mods. Still, fine speed, good crit damage, 225% potency. So assuming we're talking about her specials having a baked-in implied 100%, 325. And I do not have enough tenacity on a Kron to have that plus my Marin's tenacity be greater than this number. So again, disinclined to try. Anomaly's like, do it. I don't know, man. I don't know. All right, Sana, Hondo, Kara. Yeah, so I said it. It did good stuff for me. I am mildly concerned about how I'm going to handle it because it's a great setup, right? Turn meter, long text evasion for Smuggler, level 6. Sana, level 9, which is dangerous. And then great stats besides. 56% crit damage, 9% health, 37% offense. Yeah, man. Mild concern. Baylan, Shin, Marok with a Mercenary Kron. Now this is not the long text. This is Retribution, which I think is interesting. So in my mind, there's a few counters for this, right? There's Slacker would be overwhelming because we would just stab Baylan immediately, purge the Retribution off them, and then it's kind of whatever after that. That would be probably the most overpowering option. Then you would have, whatchamacallit? If you did Bane, I think you'd want to do Bane with Set because you're still wanting to open up with the third first, right? You're trying to open up with the cooldown increase, right? Let me skip past this track. Thank you. Hey, what's going on, Xkina? What's going on? Good to see you. That's my graphic artist. Yeah, Bazinga. Tass, you are a gentleman and a scholar for being patient with the ads. Honestly, I mean, folks are under, you could use an ad blocker and not have to deal with it at all. So folks that are actually willing to watch the ads in support of me and the channel, I appreciate it. So I'll doing my best to be considerate of that. All right. So anyway, so option 2 was Inquisitorius. Wait a minute. What did I say? Option 1 was Slacker. Option 2 is Bane. Option 3 is Inquisitorius, which I actually think is kind of the weakest one here, because we would still want to open up with Torture on Baylan. And then what? When we get to Grand Inquisitor's next turn, I still want the ability block down, to be honest with you, which means that I'm going to force the Retributions back into Reva. And, Reva doesn't get to revive when you're fighting Baylan. So, not 100% on how good I feel about that exactly. However, it's noteworthy that the Kron doesn't have a terribly large amount of offensive stats. So that's what I'm thinking right now. Hey, good luck. Yeah. Good luck on your game, Xkina. Good stuff. Okay. Ahsoka, Exile Ezra, and Padawan Sabine. So this one's with the Padawan Sabine Kron. Bulk 3, crit avoidance 6, and Sabine 9. 45% crit damage, 94% armor penetration, 8% offense. Decent stats. Rey, Swolo, and Nest. I want to believe that Starkiller can still do this. I understand that we might end up having some difficulties with Nest early on, but I can also afford it to be less than perfect, right? That's kind of where I'm at. Duckstab, you been having luck with JML versus Baylan? Talk to me, Goose. What is the dealio? Share the word with the people. Damn. That's amazing. Also, appreciate all the patrons showing out. Something is in my eye. All right, so I'm still thinking Starkiller is the right answer for this. Now, we do have all these tools, but yeah, let me give you the vision for what I'm thinking for the bottom wall. It's already, gosh, 2:15. All right, for Jabba, I don't think there's an easy answer for me. I'm inclined to just do JMK. JMK Cat with Mace, because then when that DI goes down, you know, if you like do JMK Cat GK, you're not naturally having a dispel. Again, not really wanting to get jammed when I'm trying to kill somebody. And Mace's middle is a dispel. To say nothing of the assist call later, I mean, and obviously not against Bausch, and then of course, ability block on basic. Nice stuff. Sana. Yeah, man. CLS is what I'm thinking I'm going to do there. CLS are like dash, but I think CLS in this case is better because my dash plus 25% turn meter is not faster than his Sana and Kara. So that feels bad, man. Whereas I can react more with CLS. That's kind of how I feel. Plus I can afford it, right? Like I can afford it to get a little messy with some things. Open your ideas though. If you guys know about good things against Sana, Hondo, Kara, this is the first time I'm fighting it. No, that is not what I meant to do. Hello, my old friend. It has been some time. It was clean up the first time I tried, then I used it this round, and it worked well. JML, Shock, and Hoda. Okay, just don't use Shock's middle ability. Don't use the cleanse. Because the cleanse activates bad stuff? Like, I believe you. I thought there was a reason why JML is disadvantaged against Baylan. But, I mean, I can't argue with your results. Let's see. Great Mothers beat Baylan as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, but that's what I've reserved for his queen in the back. You could also say, oh, but you could use Trey. But my Trey is on defense. I don't know. Yeah. All right. Not sure if the Retribution messes with it. I don't know. I'd feel better about a GL taking the back slaps as opposed to Reva. If we're talking about only having one life to live. Hey, Frick Frack. Good to see you, Frick Frack Paddywhack. Another patron. Yeah. Great Mothers is just amazing, says Luminous. Yeah, that's the thing, though. I gotta be clean on Queen, and I feel like my JMK is obligated to Jabba here. You know what I'm saying? Bane says, my Great Mothers got rolled by a Baylan Merc assist. 0 of 10. Do not recommend. What's up, Decepticons? Good to see you. Farmstar says, what? I'm not sure if the Retribution messes with any of it. Okay. What are we doing with you? Crit damage? Probably? Now, for whom is this? Do I want offense? I feel like this is probably a good way to go. Crit damage and offense. Because I don't think that I want the turn meter more. Let me think about this real quick. Helping us move faster with the turn meter means that we'll get to Starkiller's ultimate faster. Getting the Starkiller's unleashed faster means that my barrel toss will do lock debuffs, which is how I kill Nest late game. That's kind of it. I hear you, Farmstar. I might do that. I might hazard the Night Sisters to see how terrible it goes. You got a fair point. Yeah, fair. Fair, I see you, Bane. All right, but I'm thinking this is going to be the way to go. Let me think about it. Yeah, it won't be evaded. Yeah. I wonder how Fatal's been doing it. I forget how his Crom was set up. Because this is a great thing, but I also like it for Aphra. What's this one for Aphra? It's tough to go wrong with that one either. And it is buffs, and it is armor penetration and health. The health is actually especially advantageous. Alright, I think I sold myself on that. Catching the stream before you go to work, Davi? Appreciate it. Yeah, if he picks when, says Ryan, never. Tim, hey, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Good morning, Taz. Hope you do well in GAC today. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. This is this is the first fight of the day, so. Oh, that's sponsored. Didn't you respond from a different thing as well? That's good. Okay. And I think the proper operation is to just ignore Nest for the moment. Yeah, he said. Ooh. Okay, so we would have to do this then, right? We gotta heal up. He's gonna blind. Oh, it's about to be bad. Oh, it's gonna be bad. And then if I stun you, playing with fire, lads. Go, Gadget Palpatine. No, don't. Everything's gonna be fine, right? I'm fine, you're fine, we're all fine. We don't have a leader here, so I guess this is like the objectively right decision to throw this, get my 25 stacks, and move on with life. Or just basic and smash. Might be better to do that. Because you won't come back, right? That's what I'm telling myself. Now this won't call you. You're also blinded, so this doesn't matter whatever you do. So it won't call, and I can't stop it. So now she goes in, and it be like that now. Nest is nearly unleashed. If I hit Nest at all, it's a backslap, and I really want this. Not quite. Not quite. All right. Next phase of the fight. We can try it with what? All right. Well, we'll say that we got the what was it? We got the swole up. 1+. Yeah. I don't know what I expected. Seer Malicos would be a safer way to do it. The Nest was hitting hard, which I expect. Yeah. Now, what do I want to do about it? Well, first, before I decide that, I want to see how the rest of this stuff goes. Did you guys say something slick for, Oh, how did I feel when I missed this from you earlier, Sheepdog. How did I feel when I woke up on Sunday, Tass? Terrible. It was a bad morning. It was a bad morning, my man. Rey Swugga is the Rey. Yes. Rey is great in this game. It's true. Berator on tenacity and health mods too. How intriguing. Yeah, that's health and tenacity. Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty gospel. What am I doing with you though? So because I'm not faster, that's why I'm saying it's cool. CLS Han Chewie means that I'm just going after Hondo. Might get TMR'd by her, so it'd be cool to pack some tenacity into the Kron. I don't know how much we'll have to that effect. But so what's most important? It's kind of nice. Better if it's Rebels. Riposte is excellent. That's not so good. That's not quite the droid I'm looking for. Might as well just sort by Rebel here. Oh yeah, that does make the situation a lot more clear. Let's see. Crit damage. Probably this one. Yeah. No, but if it's not 25% turn meter, that's the thing. So I have other options for that. Tenacity even, really? 51% tenacity randomly on this, interesting. Now, it's not turn meter though, so disqualified. Okay. Here we go. This may be of use to me. We'll take it. We'll see what this one does. DTMG does seem solid here, except for one thing that bothers me, Kara. With her being able to kind of more or less guarantee that stun, right? I think I've done that in the distant past and timed out or nearly timed out. Just because I forgot about how Kara is uniquely suited to locking down Empire characters. Yeah, exactly. You say it's kind of sketch for Empire, but the TMR only helps him in the end. Yeah, I think I remember getting it done, but it was stress, man. You know? Alright, let's see what happens. Yeah, I mean, Berator has set an excellent front wall. Yeah, this is terrifying, by the way. Okay. Perpetuating your stun is pretty important to me. You do have tenacity down, so I am likely to keep it. I am going to go that way, even though it means that I didn't get to go after her. Save the stun and just go for Brap Brap? No, because I want the follow-up. Yeah, just like that, for that reason. You potency up, it is what it is. You just used stealth, so it's nice that you're now available to me. How you doing, friendo? Friendo my endo. Finish the leader. Bye-bye. Okay. Dig the dodge. Just loving the dodge, by the way. We're gonna be stuck here now, possibly? Yeah, maybe. Stance. Come back. Strip TM and buff. Knockout. 57. Okay, the good news is, turns out we can one-shot something. Alright, you guys encouraged me to try this with Night Sisters. I think I'm gonna follow the rule that I'm thinking I have to do here. This is the very finest tenacity that I can offer, but it also comes with 44% health, so I feel like I can't do that. I can't do that one because it's turn meter, and that's undesirable. Start their Turn with buffs. I don't think that's really going to matter, but it has tenacity. This is buffs. It has tenacity, crit damage. That could be useful to me. That's about the best I can do, and it's still quite a sight short, so I'm worried about the welfare of Marin. 300% tenacity sounds like a lot, but I think he's got, what was it? Yeah, 325 effective, so we'll have to hope to be more than a little lucky. Sharky Nobi with the follow on Twitch. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Welcome. Welcome. Okay. Ads are running. I see that. We'll wait for that. And then attempt this mess. Robbie says 300 I think would be hard to increase. I just need a better cron, really. I just need I have not gone to the deliberate effort of cultivating a very high tenacity cron. That is not Jabba's cron. So that's it. All right, let's see how this goes. So we have to accept those buffs for just a little longer, don't we? See you in hell. Okay, yes. Yes. Deliberately kill that one. Yes. All of that. That direction in particular. Just some of this, please. Bye-bye. Just basics for now. Probably just chill on the auto portion of the show, yeah? So far, so good. Now, what do? So we do the stun, and then we actually kind of have to bring back. We're trying to avoid the bring back. Maybe. So far, so good. So far, so good. Okay. No, not auto basic. Not quite. Ooh, but we are almost there, aren't we? Now we are going to do this. You are going to come back. Yeah? Hey, stop it. Die? Okay, good. Okay, now that part sucks. But now we can do this for a minute. Okay, everybody be cool on the full auto thing. Okay, and then this. Heal over. Oh shit. That was a substantially larger heal than I had bargained for. Don't kill. Okay. Don't kill part 2. Okay, again with this. Okay. And then into the sunset we ride? 3 minutes? Have we done it? We do get buffs. Yeah, but the buffs kind of come after the fact, so it doesn't matter for the sides. It is what it is. We'll see what we got. We got 3 minutes. I managed not to bungle it. Let's see if we managed to get our money. Wow. So we just freed up JMK for whatever horror show is in the back. Doesn't that feel good? What am I doing with that Rey? Am I jumping right in with, like, something that starts immediately, like Iden, and just trying to burst her down? But then I don't have anything to clean up Nest. Why am I planning to do it in 3 shots? Maybe Bosk? I don't know about all that. Ooh, I think we have a problem that I need to consider real quick. Probably need to let you do something, right? So just burn a special here. Otherwise, I'm in trouble. Yeah. Back on it, though. Because that's your freebie, right? Glad I'm still looking at the screen from time to time. JC says, you did it. The master. Well done, bro. If you're a longtime fan of the stream, you will know it's been a long road to be able to get this 52. Wow, that had to be very carefully played, but I'm glad you guys pushed me to try it. All right. All right. Freeing up JMK is kind of a big deal. I'm excited about that. I'm still thinking Leia's my ticket for this. I want to do this. And I'm still debating out in my mind what I really want to do about that Rey cleanup. There's nothing that's going to like fill her up at battle start. So she's just kind of there. So if I can go first, she is preloaded. So I need really go first stuff. Drogon R2. I did save this one for just such an occasion. Oh, appreciate it, guys. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yeah, I know I have the banner lead to do a 3-shot. I could do a couple of them probably, but I'm really trying to be conservative about how many drops I'm going to burn on squads because I anticipate some potential difficulty in fleet. We will see. We will see. All right. Yeah, we just got to blow him up and see what happens from there, yeah? I believe in me. He said, famous last words, Lee. Do you think Leia is more powerful than GLAT with Ezra? As a rule, no, I don't think so. No. Okay, you just chill. Everybody be cool. Yeah, that sucks. Thank you. Okay, so far, so bad. Not great. Why do I recall this feeling? I feel like this has happened to me before. This has happened to me before. I know it in my bones. Now, all this is happening before your first turn, which is just wouldn't change a thing. All right. If this doesn't work, then I would say we are boned. Yeah? So far, so great. You're technically a support, so this would level us out, yeah? If I hit you? I was right, but not in a way that matters. Okay. Everybody be cool. Again, this is just... this is fine, right? I'm fine, you're fine, we're all fine. I think I would prefer to do the Dispel here and go for the big hit. But it's like, I think I should do the third to call her to equalize, because that's the only way we get to keep him for a heartbeat. So what's the right move? Either way, the stagger goes? Yeah, but getting rid of the... Okay. Oh, can't call up. Mechanics. Okay, preserve our man. I'm sure we'll be fine. I'm sure we'll be fine. Stun? Can't be a bad move. Okay. I said it can't be a bad move. Don't make me a liar. Stop it. Whack. This is whack. Stop it. Save us. Okay, great. I mean, I'm trying to do basic anyway, so it's whatever. Okay, good, good. Sides? Finish? Always with the stun if I can. Okay, okay. So far, so good-ish. Just basic, chill. Okay, okay, okay. Would prefer... Just do this. Don't overthink it. You might even need the 2 minutes just to smack her up. I don't want to put it on auto, though. That doesn't feel like the right move. Actually, we're just going to gain a ton of damage off that, because he had a full turn meter bar, right? He's going to get ripped off that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ah. Night. We got lucky. I think I remember doing this once last season, early, and getting blown out. Because the turn meter was such that I didn't get that one chance with Leia to basic and level out. That was a big break. Big break in the fight. Mild terror. You guys are saying something about JML there. That's interesting to me. I don't know. I'm gonna think about it. Now, what am I doing for you? Very finite number of things that are gonna deal with both her and Nest. I'm open to brilliant ideas. Talk to me, roster. Show me the path that I do not see. Can't max health reducer. Bounty Hunter's fine as a third shot. Yeah. I would rather burn Iden in the attempt. If we're conceding to a third shot regardless, then I guess it doesn't matter. Imperial Trooper, so Iden what? Iden range and just sure matter. Death would be nice. We don't have any means of getting guaranteed debuffs. Not without maybe something like snow, right? Isn't there a snow cron with unresistible crap? Damage immunity, blinds that enemy for 1 turn, which can't be evaded or resisted. Blinds that enemy. So you have to critically hit them, though. That's the dig. That's the problem. You have to hit them to land the blind. Does the vulnerable count, then? Does the vulnerable count from Iden? Because I think the vulnerable itself can be avoided. Ryrock, sometimes it is better to be lucky than good. Yeah, no lies. No lies, man. Yeah, you've got this same Raycom. I didn't set it myself this week. So we'll see what next week holds. All right, we get the extra damage here too, so I guess even more important for the sake of our burst plot. Here we go. If we die, we die. Dead yet. And now I expect perhaps some struggle. Woo! I should have expected something else. What the hell was that? Yeah, might as well buff up. She might do some kind of giga-ass crazy damage. Possible to land the ability block? Can't beat that with a stick now, can you? Brat. I spoke ill of Iden, and I was wrong to. That full health, extra percent, 100% damage. Real deal. Dangerous team, man. Okay, so all this stuff has worked. Man, that Leia was by the skin of my ass. So, yeah, right. That was awesome. 52 with the Night Sisters. I appreciate you guys pushing me to do that one. It was a good time. Okay, Baylan, Shin, Marok. So, many options. Inquisitorius is super clean. Super clean. Versus Saul. Gosh, to retain Slacker and JMK for whatever he has in the back is quite an upset. My inclination here is to go with Bane. And I'm going to go with Bane's set. Because, yeah, there's going to be some backslaps between turn 1 and turn 2. I'll dispel all that on the second go, right? Second Bane turn. But until then, it doesn't need to be Bane getting hit. What's our greatest asset in this fight? It would be probably... It's like health over crit damage. Well, first of all, let's consider only dark side. Does backup plan still work on Ezra? I think so. Okay. Yeah, Bane. Okay, it only equalizes on Leia's turn with Leia's basic, not when I called it out of turn with the assist. Good observation. Good. All right. So this is not good. This is good. This is better. Okay, so this is going by crit damage. If that's what we're thinking is the best one so far, let's be honest about that. What does that leave for BT? So it doesn't leave me with an ideal Aphra, but we could otherwise compensate for that. Oh yeah, there's this. We don't even have to do that. But yeah, but starting with 25% turn meter doesn't matter when we have a bonus turn. If we're doing this, it's because the stats are dope. And they are. Damage, I like crit damage. I also really like the idea of health, though. Gosh, that having 65% health is really good. The crit damage is not substantial. I made this cron for use with Malgus. That's why I made this cron. So I don't want to do that. So it's like this one, which I like least. Was that the Nescron with evasion or retaliate? It was with the long tech smuggler evasion, the 100% evasion. Yeah, she fell. And we got ads starting in a minute, so it's just as well that I'm sweating the cron here. It's so important that they die quickly. The 25% turn meter might actually even be useful in terms of bridging the gap between turn 1 and turn 2, right? Because bonus turn would be occurring before any turn meter gains. So we would still gain this after we use the third. See all this, you know, rationalization after the fact that I'm going for here. Make sure that I can use this cron. I think this is okay. It isn't super high health. I worry about that. But if all works out, it shouldn't come down to that. Alright. We got 90 seconds, so I'm not going to waste any time. I'm going to think about what I'm doing topside. JML or Sith Eternal solo, since we're not planning on doing C Bane for the moment. Fulcrum Omega, that could be JML, just to trivialize it. Still keeping Riva for this, Gas for that, and then what did I have written in for this? I actually had something unusual there. Yeah, DTMG, Scout, and Gideon was getting 56 banners on this last season. So, I'm into that. Oh, did I? Sorry. Robbie's saying, hey, Scribe, just say hello there. Did I miss Scribe popping in? Okay. I don't know. But if Scribe's here, hi, Scribe. Adrad versus FOmega works like a charm. You told me via Discord. Yeah, when I'm streaming, it goes to streamer mode, so I don't see DMs or stuff like that. I'll take a look. Oh, I see Bit Dynasty put out his own video just today about the significance of mods. I'll check that out. I'm sure he has something good to say. He's excellent. Yeah, I think DTMG can get this done for me though. All right, you guys said we're clear. Ads are done, so we're back on it. Yeah. Interesting. It's not a revival. I was just thinking that instead of set, I could technically use Talon, right? Because even if they all backslap into me, it's a savior effect. You know, it's like if I'm gonna fall below 1%, right? And I already have Trey on defense, so I wonder about that. Malgus Malik Talon could also be a thing, but I think BSF there is better. Maybe there's merit to this, because we're going to compensate. We'll have a little more health this way from Talon's unique as long as she's around. That health thing was looking better all the time. The problem is I want dark side as well. See, yeah, and then we're immediately out of the dark side stuff. Then we go to this, where the crit damage is really nice. I think I'm going to use this Kron here. Is that the right move? I think the crit damage is more important than the armor penetration. Alright, let's see what happens. Bueno. Okay, and with the Dispel. Feels good, man. That's fine. Slap. Reduce offense. Goodbye, my friend. Okay, so we saved ourselves set if we want to use it with C somewhere. 526 to clear the front. 1-2 shot. Okay, what do we have back here? Stuff that one might like to have GLs for. Okay. So, Lord Vader, Maul, Thrawn. Classic. DRey, Master Qui-Gon, Padawan, Obi-Wan. So that's where our Great Mothers go. Great Mothers, Morgan, and Spirit. Dash, L3 Vandor with the Giga Dodge. We will mine this. We will mine this. Aphra, BT1 000. Do you offer the superior product on me, sir? Are you faster? Are you... Holy shit, you are faster. So... you don't get bonus turn, you get turn meter. So if you get 100%, what if I use that dark side Kron that gives 25% at the start of battle? Because this turn meter is reactive. They have to do a special to gain this turn meter. Whereas the set 19 Kron is 25% turn meter up front. So I could force my Aphra to be faster and do this mirror if I were stubborn enough. I might just do that. We will see. SLKR, DRey, and Hux. Yeah, I don't know. Let me do what I know is for sure first. Aphra opens up non-doubt, so you're fine anyway. Excellent point, Bane. Tim says, Tass, your murder droids and company, are better than your opponents. Do not undersell Berator. You would be unwise. Woe unto they who underestimate Berator. All right, so we did save that Giga armor penetration thing. We could make use of stacking buffs for offense. How is it that I want to play this? What did I do last round? Didn't I go with something that was more bulk, honestly? Dark side, something like this. What was it that I did? It was against you, can't say, right? I'm checking the VOD right now, as we speak. Be handy if I could remember this sort of thing. Oh, that's Night Sisters. That is not quite it. So I skipped it. Damn it. Bet you it's like the first fight I did. Yep. I'm not mad, you're mad. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, I think I even have that crown, yeah? Yeah, it was this one. I guess the potency's nice. But alright, so the concept I was going for was basically the same. But this one doesn't really have any protection. Why would I? Alright. It was good enough to work last round. I want to believe in it. The crit damage is right. That's what we want. We want them down ASAP. If we're going with this, is this the right balance? Dark side, sort by crit damage. Armor penetration should be less a factor. This one I like less. This one I like okay. The resistance penetration is actually kind of intriguing. What's the upside of this one? It's the potency. The potency's handy for the TMR. Are they immune to TMR? Or does just something whack happen when we TMR them? I think it's something like that. Regardless, I see the offense is also part of why I chose it. All right, let's roll it. It was good enough last round, and that'll be my famous last words. That's right, Tim Tim. We'll see how it goes, man. Yeah, we doom him first, because there's no reason for him to be able to do stuff. From experience, I really do prefer the spirit to be the blessed one. There's the assist call I needed. So we're in super strong shape here. Doom you next. Just butter, right? So far. Save it. Yeah, but I can't target you. Yeah, do that. Fair. Bye-bye. Yeah, it would be nice if you could run away. But you can't, so no. $57, market green. How are we dealing with you? And what are really the challenge teams? First of all, how are you set up? Okay. Okay. I think BKM can handle this. Interesting. So what is it? JMK versus Slacker then? The turn meter wouldn't matter to me. That's fine. I could get crit immunity with GK. Yeah, feels good saving JMK. Are you late to the party, Vin? We are through the front wall, so yes, a little late, but one drop in. We've gotten to the back wall. Things look doable, we will say. Right, let's do the other fights that are prescribed for me. And then sweat it out for the last couple, right? Rex 5s. That's an interesting crumb. Why do I care about armor penetration? Should probably care more about this. Nope, not that. Nope, not that. Nope, not that. I remember now. One of these I had reserved. That armor penetration was actually kind of compelling, though. Whoa, this... I mean, I prefer it was the turn meter. Or the bulk. I think I do want to go bulk now that I stop and think about it. The damage tenacity... This is very doable. This might be my choice. See that it is an UFU bonus turn cron, so if that's the one, yeah, that one I probably want to keep for JMK. Glad I checked these things. Gross. Who did I make you for? Alright. So, if we can't have stellar crit damage, sort it this way. And if you look by offense, you still get crit damage and armor penetration alongside potency. It doesn't feel bad. I do like this cron for Finn, but I don't think I need Finn, so... Go. Good luck. Appreciate it, Vin. I want you to come up ASAP. I don't think it matters a ton. That you're fine. It might. It might. Let's find out. 1. A 2. A 3. No doubt, no doubt. Yep, that's that sit down. Now the good news, we could put the taunt up here to maintain our man, yeah? Because I don't know that I want the sacrifice, and I don't think he's got the oomph to get him. Not in time. You got a dispel, but that's all you got, bub. Come on, stand up, young man. We have work to do. 1, a 2. Bye-bye. How many looks does it take to get to kill a Tusken? I'm glad people know the commercial. I was evoking that, yes. That's an old-ass commercial, by the way. Any reason to delay anything? No, not really. Not especially. I mean, you can just call that mildly annoying, but not critical. 56 is just fine. Okay, all's well that ends well. Reva. What do we want? Crit damage, probably. I don't anticipate taking a lot of hits, so we don't have to be picky. Stacking offense is actually rather nice. Okay. I think we'll roll like that. Is there a reason to consider some type of bulk? Interesting. No. Nah, that ain't it. Yeah. I'm good where we are. Okay, so it looks like we're still in a set of ads. We're just going to chill here for a second. Reva versus Saw is now way more tricky than last 3 versus 3. Is that so, Falcon? Tell me what's up with that. If you're telling me that, maybe I should go with a bulk. Wait, we don't have a bulk here. So what's the bulk way to do it then? It would still be protection, but I don't really have a substantial amount of protection to offer. 18% isn't nothing. The buffs up on 3 is okay. Still have 8% here though, with all these other attributes. If the goal is to end the fight quickly, you would say that the buffs, these buffs on level 3 would be the better way to go. So let's roll with that. Let's assume that that's the case. They can still mess you up, eh? Alright, we'll see what we got here. So we need this to go out. So the ability block would be wise, because I need to have this apply. Yeah, it is going to be harder. Now I remember, because what made this so cheesy and easy to do last time. Yeah. It's all coming back to me now. So now you're open, which means that I can follow up on you next. But this would buff us. This would buff us, and that is important. So let's hit you, because we can. Why not take the free money? Smite. So far, so good. Bop, bop, bop. Okay. The buffs on 3. Wise decision. Shields up. Maybe? I don't think it can be... I don't think our particular horseshit can be evaded, but I appreciate the notion. Yes, this ability block is timely. Alright, so you are still locked down. Stone Age him. Finish him. Finish him. Bye-bye. Death. Death to the enemy. That buffs on 3 is incredibly potent. You know what? I'm glad, just thinking about how you guys said this was a little bit harder. A little bit harder without the Inquisitorius Cron. That's what made me take the buffs instead of the stacking offense. And that does make a difference for a short fight. Yeah, Falcon says, with Krex you might be okay doing Inquisitorius. Krex puts Deathmark on himself, but Katarn is tricky. Yeah, I think that the most threatening version of this team is with Krex, though. And if you say that it's just so easily beaten by Inquisitors, I'm feeling like I can create a better fork around forcing that draw from you than with Kyle. I've done it both ways. Yeah, appreciate the blessing. I was just sneezing my head off. So something like C, JML, something like that. Okay. And then what were you going to be? You were going to be the DTMG, yeah? Yeah. Let's see what that's all about. So we know that we get to revive Imperial Trooper, right? Defense to offense is kind of interesting. I saw that I have one of those. Defense to offense is interesting. Let's see what happens. He can't do that. Shoot him or something. Yeah, it's all looking very bad. You doing anything is whack. But at the same time, I do want to motivate him out. We wish you well, my friend. Please don't end this fight before I'm actually able to, go ahead and revive with DTMG, if you don't mind. If it's all the same to you, bro. Thank you. Welcome back. Okay. Yeah, we have to actually destroy this, then. Oh my god. Can you stop doing damage in that quantity? Mass assist, yeah. I mean, whatever. DTMG's blinded, but I don't hate it. Gotta finish this one, man. I need you to go away. I'd prefer not to have to use this on you, but I don't want to take a chance because you're going to get perfect defense or some dumb shit. TMR of the gods. Could go for the dispel here. I'm not inclined to say I was wrong for that. Okay. Accelerate. I want to keep all my specials for Fulcrum, I think. Is that it? God damn it, Bobby. Yes, I see you. Bonk. Bonk? Dig that. 56 as advertised. Beautiful. Just beautiful. So things that could get weird. Chapter 1. Corrupted battle meditation could make Malgus work against this, yeah? Provided they don't have a gargantuan amount of resistance. Ooh, that could hurt. But yeah, Malgus is actually rather well equipped to fight that passive, isn't it? That's kind of cool. I like that. I like that. Yeah, that Reva squad, yeah, they're built for business. If you've seen my mod guides on Reva, I have them kitted out. Yes, Fulcrum dying of sadness makes me smile. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad. Malgus with Malik or undodgeable attacks, yeah. I mean, I'm thinking mostly... Like, the Drain is undodgeable, but I think, like, Malgus Dunk is dodgeable. So, CBM is going to be pretty important, you know? It was easy. Yeah. It's just the plan coming together. So, GL-wise, it looks like we're going to have options, like JMK for one, Slacker for the other. Is it better to do a Slacker mirror? He's going to go first, meaning what? He can ignore my tank, so he'll go after the non-tank. He can't hit Rey, so it'll have to be the other character. You want that to be a tank, then? Because they're gonna, like, eat it otherwise. Like, immediately, yeah? Or do I just go with JMK there? I don't know. Alright, let's go ahead and do Malgus. I have a good feeling about that. I get a good feeling. Tank Revive. And we are patient until CBM goes out. You're going to dodge us, but I do want them to hit you, so what would you prefer to do? I'd prefer you to wait until CBM is a factor. You can be deleted here. Revival effect exists, though. I don't want that. Not at this time. Font up, though. I can always get down with that. Okay. So they have 10 up. 10 up. That's from the Kron. So we might have an issue here, then. We'll have to get a little lucky. You can be killed right now. Man, it's good to build up the dunk, even if it's not killing. You are debuffed. I can land that. This will land for the moment. Okay. Doubt's on the field. All hail Doubt. Hit you because you are the actual desired target here. Step that. Man, I need what? I guess that. Then this. And then the dunk. Not quite. Not quite on time. Not the droid we're looking for. If we do the shock here, we'll also activate the stagger there on L3. We'll take the money and run. I want to, but I can't. Gotta do this. There's no point in being greedy. Okay. Dodge. As one does. Hello there. $56, got him. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, JC. I like that you do have to think around that mechanic a bit. Because you're not usually thinking about using something like Malgus and feeling like you did well using it against Dash, but yes. I don't mind this at all. Scoundrels. Greatest amount of... Well, first of all, do I have some ridiculous dark side potency thing? 36% buffs. Stats are kind of mediocre. That is true. It might be worthwhile just to look at Droid real quick. Not buff to another ally. I don't really think that's much of a factor. I do... I think we want a Dark Side Buffs 3, don't we? It doesn't have to be a droid. But it does need to be Dark Side. Dark Side Buffs 3. The resistance penetration's a shame, but it is what it is. That's okay. And then there's this one that we thought about using. So we don't have buffs, but you have extreme stats. This might be the best choice. What is it that I am reserving for Slacker Mirror, then? Mr. Smart Guy. What are you doing there? I guess it would have to be this one. So we could roll with this, I think. The potency is also kind of tempting. There's really no potency here. The resistance penetration could be useful to me. little bit bigger. This might be worth it. I kind of like this one. Would I ever put DTMG on defense or too valuable on offense? I've historically had DTMG on defense. I really like him there with like Night Trooper and Scout. That allows you to have guildmate, you know, Padme, Gideon, and Ahsoka, something like that. That was some major suck from Metal Jaw. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Stacking offense, Ramjo? Yeah. Stacking offense, but that's like for a longer fight, right? You would need to have 10 turns go by for this to be the same effect as stacking, as just the buffs on basic. I would prefer that, but I think this is a better set of stats, and I can live with that level 3. How good is this one, by the way? The DI. That could be complicated. That could actually be pretty complicated. Critical damage? %. It's not inconsiderable. So I'm thinking it's probably going to be this one then. I need overwhelming assault. I don't think I can rely on time because I need to activate that DI basically immediately on both of them, let them take their turns, and then kill them. Yeah? I think that's kind of how it has to go. But don't you want TM to get out ahead of him? As I think Bane pointed out here in the chat, Aphra AI does the summon first, so it actually doesn't matter. Technically speaking, if I'm right, that means I could... No, never mind. I'm not going to mess with it. Right, let's see how it goes. Stuff's going to be weird. Ads are on the way in a minute, so it looks like I better race. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Okay. Got that going for us, which is neat. You there. So look. I need you to die. All of you. Ah, fabulous. Better than my wildest dreams. Okay. Things are looking good. Now, what to do? What to do? Will Slacker in my hands be better? In a mirror. Is it Slacker or is it JMK that gets used? Yes, that's right, Argots. That was the plan. You don't need to worry about the DI if you one-shot him. I was thinking, I didn't want to presume, but I mean, I was going to try to do the highest burst damage. I just figured that if I was going to get caught by the DI, might as well happen before they take any turns. You know, while they would still have their cooldowns pushed back. And we just exploded them instead. I will take that. Bomber Loher says, you can JML it, but it's kind of hairy. Yeah, Revenant. I mean, so that's the choices, guys. JMK or Slacker. What do you think? He didn't set, so he used his, he has the Darth Revan thing with Zalbar. So he chose not to do that. Okay. This one can just be C set, something like that. I don't even need to be picky about whether or not he goes in solo. Might even be advantageous that I don't think about it too much. This is fine to use. I don't need stats so much. I just need to be big. Really, how serious a threat are you? I mean, whatever. SLKR sounds like a bad time. He is first, which, admittedly, doesn't sound great. I take your point. So JMK then. Has its own problems, but I believe in us. There you go. Have a seat, young man. Alright. Now, you then, good sir. Rusty Garden Chair. Hello, Tess. How's JC? But more importantly, how's life? JC is going well enough. And life? Yeah, I'm not dead yet, man. They haven't found me yet, you know? They keep trying. They haven't got me, though. Not yet. Ooh, that almost took me out. Dangerous. Dangerous stuff, my dude. Ow. Just hit him. I'm using the turbocharge, boy. Yeah, I still kind of do have to kill you first, though, if we're doing it the proper way, yeah? 2. We wish you well, my friend. Give it. 55 will do. I will accept that. No reason to risk a thing. So JML. Let's take the soundtrack back to an early part. Yeah. Not about there. How would you know this isn't pre-recorded video and they did indeed get to you? You have no means of knowing. This could all be a deep plan. This could actually be an AI model responding to your question as this is pre-recorded. You know, that could in fact be the case. I offer you no assurances. Only VPix will confirm. No. All right, JMK Cat. So what's the strategy? I mean, the strategy would be to kick the shit out of Hux. It's not fancy. So to that end, there's nothing stopping us. So GK would be fine. We have the Ufu bonus turn. How curious it is, though, that if we wanted to be conservative, well, that only protects Cat. So I guess that is less useful than her actually just getting a bonus turn. All right. All right. Damn detective skills too good. We got made. That's right. That's right, Rusty. All right. What's the plan? I think, yeah. Wish you well, friend. You're going to be locked like that for a moment, so we have to take this, we have to move this fight along. Shock means no buffs for a moment. Definitely do this so that you're ready. I don't need you vulnerable, taking damage. This isn't so meaningful to do here. It's a little something. Yeah, she is just giga stunned forever, so we may not see a lot of service out of her. Let us anticipate the worst. Oh God, stop that now. JML, you're just gonna need to be a beast. Or sorry, JMK. You're gonna need to do the work yourself. Yep, yep. Oh yeah, you had no buffs, that's why you didn't assist. Fair, 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 fair. Okay. Don't kill us immediately. Okay, so far. So far. Basic here is possible, but do we actually do the flip here? Because I'd love to take the long ult, but I worry for us a little bit. Nah, you know what? We have CI. We can be a little greedy, right? He said, famous last words, Lee? If we swipe, we can third back. Yeah, but I would just much rather execute you here and be done. Now we can do it anyway because of the bonus turn, because of mechanics, which I was completely aware of. Anyone who tells you otherwise is a liar. Okay, so what then? Do this, fuel up. Can't be mad at that. You're almost out of ultimate. You also have to respect taunt again, as I recall. Rep, rep. Reset you. You get nothing for your swipe. Beautiful trade back. That was a full ultimate, so this is going to be the slappinest move. And the finish. Good call, guys. $57 at that. I was thinking this, you know, like JMK hasn't felt like he's been assigned for something on offense in a while, and if it ends up being this slacker, I'm okay with that. All right, so that means slacker for this then, right? What's our preferred? Do you have some type of turn meter thing? No, you do have giga buffs. Okay. I mean, it's up to you. What do you want to do? Do you want to... The tank has its uses. Turn meter gain comes from Frenzy, prevented by Hux. So maybe like that. That's the way to play it. Crit damage. Never a bad decision. Dark side. A little armor penetration to boot. Stacking buffs on 3. We can make it work. That's right. Smash Hux in the face with the lightsaber. That's right. That's right. That's right. That was the stratagem the whole time, too. Ult, get the product. That's right. Yeah, it all worked out in the end. Shay K, what's going on, man? Hello, Tass. Just joining. How's it looking? Things are looking well. Things are looking well. We're doing well, and things are looking good. How's that grabbing? How fast are we? 587, so 627 effective. Plus 30, so 625. So we're going to be just after. That is classically disadvantageous. But because Hux is here, you get nothing. Let's play it out. Let's just see what happens for funsies, shall we? You get nothing, right? That's right. Now Hux can reset you and swipe, so we lose very little. You can't be stunned once you have 3 stacks. So it's just best if I do that. There could be an assist call off this. There could be absolutely no such shit of the kind. Is there some mass assist out of Hux now? Just crushing his bones? Yes, it is. Why? What's up, homie? How you doing? Mr. Solo, bro. You're actually just about to come around. I don't want to use the special. Yeah, see? Hey, stop it. Leave Brittany alone. In this case, Brittany was Hux. That is neither here nor there. And we just did swipe, so what an opportune time to reset and swipe and get that crush off of us immediately. Let's see what this looks like, yeah? Oh, we don't have the... We do have the stacking offense, right? We don't have buffs up one. But this is going to be a big chunk of damage. It was a big chunk of damage. Drop the hammer. True damage burst. Get him. Bye-bye. 56. Feel it. Feel it. Feel the magic. Yeah, and then this one. So then what? JML, Jedi Cal, JKR, something goofs. Protection. I think we have a big light side protection. This will... Let's think about it. Does it matter? Does it actually matter? I don't think so. But I like that one. Just fine. Let's have it though. Compromise nothing. Push. He can't do that. Shoot him or something. Like this. Wrap at it. Pop. Now you are invulnerable, and then you are revealed to me. I still want to stay in this riposte stance, though. I really don't want to leave it. Still, you can accept that. Trade back, immediately move back into the stance. Then pass back to you. Keep the virtuous circle rolling. Yeah, you could even mark again if you were so inclined, but there's the fight. 57. Done. Closure. Alright, 1608. What do we got? What do we got? Whoa, no profundity? Lucky days. Lucky days. Ooh, that is an interesting Chimera team, though. Curious. Alright. Executor, Malevolence, Chimera. Interesting stuff. That's right. Put that sick-looking dog down, says Luke Holman. Yeah. Peace. Right? So, what did I reserve for this? Probably then, like, Negotiator? Negotiator for the Chimera? Just wrap somebody out off rip? Take out the thing? Well, Negotiator for this. Oh man, I remember botching myself on this before. I have a feeling. I have a feeling. Thinking, processing. This is the Windows processing symbol going on. All right, we'll take a look up on this because this is, of course, going to be what? Cad Boba. What was he setting into last season? Let's check that real quick. So he was setting triple. Okay, so it might be IG instead. I can dig that. What about the round prior? Yeah, no, nothing to infer. Oh, isn't that interesting that that works? We can exploit that. Okay, that alleviates our burden then. We'll do it that way. We'll do it Zid's way. How's that grab you? I am not above imitation. Did he do it with tie out front? He did do it that way. Okay. Pretty standard affair then. Alright, let's see how it goes. No Prof Levy. Man cheesing with all his might and hoping. Yeah, we'll see. Tim says, you know, is there a benefit to go R8 to R9 Dengar, or is it just okay to leave him where he's at? That should be really judged by the level of opponents you're fighting. When you start fighting people that have more fleet relics than you regularly, you're reliably going second on a lot of ships. The more, the better. Ooh, yeah, thanks, guys. Thanks. Yeah, I missed a click. Thank you. Appreciate you. Missed a click. But, yeah, good eye, Womp Rat. Appreciate you. We'll wait for the ads to be done before we start this fight, but this should be okay. Getting back to your question, though, Tim, a rule that I've lived by for fleets for years is that at this level of play where I'm at, where Relic 9s are very common, the philosophy I've been with, and I guess it's about parity, right? It's about the level of people you're fighting. Let's say that for the given level you're playing at, you're not really seeing Relic 9s on fleet characters, just for fleet, right? So let's say Relic 8's the highest you could see. Then I would say, for you, the right decision would be for any ship that you would have up front, starting on defense, for any of your fleets, those should be ideally R8. Ideally. Of course, you got to prioritize that in context with whatever else you're doing, whatever your other goals are. But when your opponents have Relic 9 and you don't, especially if it's more than just a ship or two, maybe on your whole fleet, it adds up. You've likely experienced how much bad RNG in fleets, and how much do you want to exacerbate that risk by having your ships reliably be just a little slower than the opposing ships of the enemy? Because that's what it amounts to most of the time. Is it doesn't mean much, but it means I'm ahead of certainly the mirror version of this ship, but also possibly ahead of X number of other ships that block out or greatly impede punch-up counters, like Endurance into Executor, stuff like that. The bottom line is that it is worth it to me, but I think for most people, for a very long time, Relic 8 would be just fine. I think it's a high priority Relic 8. In the same kind of priority that you would say like Darth Revan is for a lead. That, you know, GK is for a lead for fleet, right? I would say, though, you know, your fleet leaders and your frontline ships should be as high relics as you can swing. So, there you go. Oh, I can pay out on ground, right? Prediction. So it was split. I gave you guys fair odds, and half of you went against me, and the half of you that went for me are richly rewarded because we are 2 or less today. So there you go. Yeah, you're welcome, Tim. Yeah, you're welcome. Anytime. Just waiting to see the notes. There it is. That's what I was looking for. That's right. Winners keep winning. Things are looking good, guys. If, you know, I'm going to kind of wing this. I'm assuming that we're still mostly looking to get rid of Scythe first. That's kind of where my gut is on that. Do we have the savvy to imitate Zid? Let's find out together. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, and you're going to block before the bombs, yeah? Okay. And then this comes out. You're going to do your dispel. Okay, I see how this works. You end up being on time in the end. Great that we can take the offense off right here. That's kind of nice, actually. This part sucks, but it is, you know, sometimes it be like that. Oh, no. I think we fucked up huge because we were actually second there. Oh, no. Oh, God, they're going to eat him. They're going to eat him up. I need them to hit TIE Fighter, but they're not hitting TIE Fighter. You gotta heal, otherwise you are just extra super dummy dumb. Which you may well be anyways, because you gave them 30 fucking stacks, by the way. Each. So far, so good. Wait, who deflected? Was it the TIE? Haha! It was genius the whole time. Okay, look. Everybody, you know, no regrets. You there. It was all genius. Anyone who tells you otherwise is a liar. Genius. Preserve him. Okay. Dig that. You there, I guess? Bonk. And zap. Had him the whole time? 74? Dig it. Appreciate you, Zid. You didn't mean to, but you were very helpful. 74 is a commanding score. Okay. Yeah. No reason to not go in full head of steam. I do want to do that early. No regrets, full send, indeed. That's right, all according to plan, Shake. Indeed, indeed. The scheme supreme. No luck whatsoever. Let it be known. Okay. Basic. Sweeping. Stop it. Don't you dare. Give him the reps. Okay. Okay. Aw, boo. Boo! We didn't get the target lock over there. Boo! Boo, I say. No es bueno. No es bueno. Okay, that's good. Pull up. AoE. Kill no one. Fabulous. Wouldn't change a thing. Meets expectations. Carry on. This is happening. They're getting a reinforcement, aren't they? Ooh. Wait. What's this? What's this magic? Summon? You were the real deal. Anything else means a turn, but I think this means the fight ends. Let's take that risk. End the fight. No reinforcement. Nice. Dig it. I always like this. I like this, and I'll take this anyway. Yeah, I will. Thank you. Yes, especially my current opponent is mostly R9. It could come down to RNG. In particular for fleets, yes, man. Yes, very much so. It's a dangerous life out here. It's also not great that it's probably Xanadu that's going to come in first, which is inconvenient. I know. Yeah, he might die if I don't bring in something to save him, so let's go ahead and do that. We'll heal you up, preserve you. Good friend that you are. Still basic here. Yeah, now's a good time for bombs. Using Dugulpa. All before Xanadu comes in. Now they have days to contend with. Finish him. Beautiful work. Now, you there. Shock? Nice. Big hits, big hits. Yeah, you're not dazed, that's true. It is kind of annoying to hit you when I can't actually, like, smack you. Also, heal is going to come out in a moment. No, never mind. Not a concern now. Do whatever you like. Okay. Yeah. You want to stop them from bringing out the second ship more, because we want to get to ultimate more than we want anything else. We can delay when we smite Houndstooth. Bye-bye. Yep. I like his move. That was a smart move. Okay, take the ship. Never play. Just take the damn ship. Heal someone to full. Who's it gonna be? Probably not the tank, ideally. You. It's good money. Maybe. Heal up to full. One more person. One more chance. One more time. Ooh, even you. Even you. Maybe not for you, though. Okay. Finish the job. Kill it. Fair. What'll it be? 73. Works. Works. $20.47 to 1918. Great score for me, and possibly the best differential in my score to my defense's performance in some time. So, I had an Erodium round 1, and round 2 I needed to avenge myself for having screwed up against You Can't Say, and round 3 I needed to avenge myself for having screwed up previously against Berator. We succeeded. So, hats off to Berator, first of all. Always a pleasure, sir. See you next week, probably. So, we know how this is, so see you soon. But, nice stuff, guys. Let me go ahead and review this. So, if you're coming in late to the stream, I did cover how Berator cleared my entire defense at the start. Go back if you missed that. Yeah, the sweet channel points. That's right, Frankto. Yes, big win. Yes, for sure. It's been a while since I had a 3-0 week. And to have it against at least 2 very good opponents, it's a pleasure. Because you figure you're always good for 1, you know? So, nice. All right, let's go ahead and talk about how we cleared all this, yeah? Bottom front, Jabba, Chrysanthemum, Bausch. Originally, I was thinking about using JMK here, and it is just as well that I did not. This was very scary, but I still hazarded Mother Talzin, Marin, Asajj, and I didn't even have to play it the way I think I did. So I could have just done the Dispel with Asajj off rip, and I'll know that for next time. It's more about how you control the fight with Marin when they're under DI. So, all that said, though, 52 banners with Mother Talzin, it was dangerous because they have that DI level 6 here. So I was concerned about how that was going to go. All right, Sana, Hondo, Kara. Yeah, I kind of just guessed that CLS Han Chewie would get it done, and they got it done. 57 banners. It was great. Baylan, Shin, Marok went in with Bane and Talon, as I recall. Let me write that in for 55. Write that in. Against Galactic Legend Ahsoka, Exile Ezra, and Padawan Sabine. Did Leia Drogan R2, and that was actually kind of sketch. We almost lost Leia there. That was worrisome. I've lost that fight before, and I could have lost that again right there. That would have been a mess to clean properly. But we got lucky. We got the chance to equalize with Leia and recovered the fight. We did not one-shot Ezra on that first basic from Drogan. So, terrifying. All right, then we cleaned it up, though. So it was like Rey with very, very low health, and then Nest, right? We used Iden, ranged, and Snowtrooper. With the Snowtrooper Cron, we almost immediately, I think we just immediately, wrapped out Rey. And so, could we handle Nest? Turns out, the amount of offense we had on there, because that was also the plus 100% offense when they have full health and protection, just like a tap, just a little tap from Snowtrooper was enough to force DI on Nest. And then, yeah, we just waited her out and killed her when she came out of DI. I was surprised. I thought that was going to be a 3-shot. So 36 banners there. Yeah, and then, by the way, it ended up being a 56 with Leia versus Ahsoka. Wild times. Wild times. Appreciate it, Ulipa. Well done, Grats. Tass has us with... Yes, thank you, guys. Thank you. It's great to have a week like this, and I don't always get them, so we're all appreciating it together. All right, back row. Lord Vader, Maul, Thrawn. So, we had Slacker for this with DRey and Hux. 56 banners. Manhandled it, really. Queen Amidala, Master Qui-Gon, Padawan Obi-Wan. 2 rounds in a row. I'm very impressed with the performance of Great Mothers, Morgan and Spirit, 57. Against Dash, L3, and Vandor with the Long Tech Smuggler, level 6. So that, 100% evasion. Malgus, BSF, and Malik. Truthfully, I don't know how much value BSF provided here. I would say that it was doubt from Malgus that allowed us to kind of prosecute the fight, because the Smuggler level 6 also gives them tenacity up, I want to say. Like when they dispel buffs, or I think maybe when they land a critical strike, they dispel themselves or give themselves tenacity up, some crazy crap like that. So I noticed they had tenacity up when I was hoping that Corrupted Battle Meditation would go out from BSF. It did not. But doubt took care of the problem for us. So if I had to do it all over again, I know that I don't strictly need BSF. That could have been perhaps Sith Marauder to a more useful end. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. I did like the ability block in a couple spots. The shock was helpful in a couple spots. All right. Against this Aphra BT1 000. Yeah, took a set 19 25% turn meter, so I was absolutely out ahead. And then we just obliterated it because that same set 19 Kron had something like 220% armor penetration on it, some crit damage. And yeah, BT1's first turn, he laid to rest the sides. Yeah, immediately. There was a DI. They have that long text droid level 6 on that Aphra team, and the DI availed them nothing because, yes, as somebody in the chat observed, you actually do have to survive that initial hit to get the DI. And they did not make it. All right. And then he had Slacker, DRey, and Hux down of his own. JMK Cat GK got it done for 57. It just took a little while to get there because Slacker was able to rotate through his stun cooldown twice, both times choosing to land it on Cat, so Cat was locked down for a long time. I just kept focusing on Hux. We eventually got up to ultimate. Hux died, just fell over from damage, and then I was free to smite DRey, so we did. And then, yeah, just from there, it was smooth sailing. All right, top side. Against Gas, Rex 5s. C Solo very well could have done this for super high banners. I didn't need to think about it. I didn't need to take the risk. I didn't want to think about it, so I used C and Set for 55 banners. Against Fugitive Omega, Mercenary Hunter, and Batcher, I did JML, Jedi Cal, JKR, because why not? And I think that was a 57. Just brutalized them there. Saw Luth and Krex. Yeah, I put respect on this team. We saved Reva for it. 57 banners. Got it done. Tuskens. Stick to the script. Gas Rex 5s, 56 banners. And then against this General Syndulla, Huyang, and Fulcrum Kron, I saw on Insight last season, DTMG Scout and Gideon was getting about a 56. And indeed, I got a 56 on it. We did have the sides die a couple times, but that's what DTMG's revival mechanic is for, and yeah, just it all worked out. But yeah, delivered as advertised. And here in Fleets, against his Chimera there, I saw that at the end of the last 5 vs. 5 season, he had fought Zid, and Zid used Chimera to mirror it. I kind of bungled one decision. But, because I ended up getting a bunch of buffs, and then their Scythe went and dispelled it. And then everyone on their team had 30 stacks. I was scared. But it all worked out in the end, because we did get a lucky dodge on TIE Fighter, which fueled out our second reinforcement. We were able to bring out Interceptor, dispel all those horrific buffs, and the fight was simple from there. So, 74 banners, though. Really nice. All right, against his Malevolence with Vulture up front, Negotiator, 73. And against Executor with Razor Crest, Houndstooth, and Punishing One up front, Leviathan, 73 banners. And that is how the West was won. Thank you, thank you. Yes, ads should be over. I mean, you'll all know from the recap how it went. So I don't feel bad about rattling through all that while the ads were running, but... yeah, that's it. So let's go ahead and get ready to wrap this up. First of all, if you are wanting to stay in touch, you want to find out when I'm going to go live, you got questions, you want to play other games that I play, the great hub for all of this is my Discord. So there you go. Next up, if you enjoyed this stream, and you want to catch the VODs that, I do go back and I try to put in chapters. I'm actually behind schedule for this week. I will take care of that, guys. I'll get chapters in for the previous episodes. But yeah, I do maintain that on YouTube, so here is the link to my YouTube. Also, I have some other SWGOH-related content on there that I do believe you'll be interested in if you're a GAC player, for sure. We've got my mod guides on characters and factions that you've requested. We've got the recent Datacron Set 20 guide that I make with Aesop Rock, the #1 Grand Arena player in the world. We have my recent GSC Omicron tier list video. We've got... yeah, other odds and ends are up there, but it is also a rebroadcasting point for my Grand Arena focused podcast, Plotting and Scheming, which I make with my friends Dagger, TJ, Sasha, Aisha, and Fatal. We break down the last week in the top 100 of Grand Arena. We talk about how we handled the meta matchups, our favorite attack and defense of the week, the lessons learned for the week to come, and anything else that we think is worth sharing. That podcast is native to Spotify, but it gets rebroadcast over to YouTube. If you check the description for any episode, you'll find a link that you can plug into your preferred podcast program. Follow us there. So, that should cover that. What else is there? That covers YouTube. Okay, and aside from that, if you've really enjoyed the stream, you like the cut of my jib, you want to support me, there's a few ways to do it. I do have a Cash App. Let's see if that works. The plug for that. Hey, there it is. Cash App works. I also have a PayPal. Does it work? Is there a command for that? I don't think I have a command for PayPal. I'll have to work on that. But anyway, it's tassinix@gmail.com. Pretty easy to remember. And of course, if you want to get some unique benefits back, not unique, I guess. Other people do offer it, but I offer it the best, I think. If you want to get some enhanced scouting power, early access to plotting and scheming, the ability to come and lurk with your boy on Discord at will, you got to check out my Patreon. So let's check out Patreon. Oh, where's the button for it? There it is. Check out patreon.com/Tassinix. For any upwardly mobile Grand Arena player, there is something there of interest to you. At $5 a month, you enter the TAS House at VIP access level, where you get early access to plotting and scheming, my Datacron set guide videos, and of course, that aforementioned text and voice chat on Discord, where I am usually hanging out, so pop on in, say hi. Thank you so much to Andrew, Banja, Deadpool Kyle 28, JJ's Productions Twitch, Jobin4527, Johnny B. Ottawa, Miasmal, Mus Ross, Raise Malbus, Sam Vimes, Sheepdog 47, Squed, Stark Strategy Gamer, Sweens 14, and White Wolf. Oh, I didn't hit the command for Patreon. Duh. Now, moving on up to the $10 a month tier at VIP Access Plus is where you get a bundle, that's $10 a month for a bundled Patreon to me and to OmegaBot. So if you like that detailed scouting report on Berator at the start of the stream, OmegaBot for free allows you to pull the last week of history on an opponent, and you get a nice, concise report on that. But patrons can pull any number of weeks for their report, and you also get a downloadable HTML version with links built in all throughout it. You can click to go right back into Insight, have it filtered down to that particular fight, save you time studying particular matchups. Love this tool, though. Thank you so much to Dobby, Esh Sotnikamp, Snack Attack, and Striker for taking that offer. And of course, VIP Access Premium is $15 a month for the Double Bot Bundle. Some say the greatest value across all Swugga content creators. I am the some say. But yes, so yeah, you get bundled Patreon access to me, to OmegaBot, and to Hot Utils, the #1 tool for your mass mod management and loadout creation. A couple clicks moves you between your Grand Arena, TB, TW, raid mods. You can just easily do that in seconds. You can comprehensively remod your roster the same way that Fatal and TJ like to do. You can also, slice through a huge backlog of mods that you've been just sitting on top of and neglecting, but it can get done in seconds. You can't try to beat a machine in a machine's job, and it's good. It's good. Thank you so much to Argots, Arj, Duckstab, Dark Hug, Frick Frack Paddywhack, General Milan, Ibenek, Quig, Sir Boss, Sophis, The Lost Womp Rat, Wilco, and Zoltre. Yeah, thank you, Arj, for moving up. And of course, at the top of the heap, Injusters Club Elite, the one, the only Nomad's Reaper. My #1 supporter years on in. This guy will pop in to a stream from time to time, drop hundreds of subs, thousands of biddies, incredibly generous support. Really appreciate it, man. Thank you. And of course, our special thanks. First, to Yoda Force, one of my original supporters from way back in the day, bought me the mic that I am speaking to you on right now, and even though he has long since quit the game, we wish him well from the other side. To Mrs. T, my wife, thank you for all you do in the background, whether that is furnishing me with more alcohol to debase myself on streams like the previous stream, or, just stopping our daughter from tearing our home apart brick by brick while I'm otherwise distracted, trying to be decent at a phone game. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And of course, to Dagger, TJ, Sasha Aisha, and Fatal, my aforementioned co-hosts on Plotting and Scheming. Thank you, gentlemen, so much for making yourselves available on a weekly basis to do our show. I appreciate the hell out of you. You all have busy work, personal, family lives, and somehow, some way, you still make the time to get our show done weekly, almost 2 years in. It's a pleasure and a privilege. I learn something from you guys every week. And, occasionally I hope you pick up a little something from me. But regardless, it's not about us. It's about the community. The community loves what we're doing. Lots of great discussion about Grand Arena around the show. So thank you guys so much for being a part of this winning recipe. An integral part of this winning recipe, really. All right, let's go ahead and move back. Make ready to raid. Is Fatal alive yet? Fatal is alive. Let's send it over to our, fellow plotting and scheming co-host and Gambit brother, Fatal, starting up the raid. So, this wraps up week 1. Look out for plotting and scheming coming out. Patrons will have access to that Tuesday night, usually within hours of recording. For everybody otherwise following on YouTube, on Spotify, wherever, that will be out Friday morning, 8 a.m. But thank you for tuning in. It's been a fun week, and yeah, we'll see what comes in week 2. Until next time, it's been real. It's been awesome. It's been real awesome. Take care.